Good morning, y'all. I am back. I decided to try something I haven't done before, which is record and go live at the same time. Both of my cameras are like right next to each other, so the angles might be a little weird because if I move my webcam just a little bit, then it's going to be in the frame of my um, recording camera. So hopefully this will come out okay. Can you hear me? I had some issues with the previous live with the audio. So just want to make sure you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. And in the meantime, I am checking from my phone.
Tens of millions are out of work.
And there goes the ad. So hopefully I can hear myself. Yep, I can. Okay, cool. So let me put my phone over here so I can see. Thank you, Angela. Okay, so this is how I usually do my micros. I usually like to put a color background. Um, it's going to look a little weird here because I had to have it lined up for my camera, my recording camera, but this is my micro. I've organized it a little bit um, last night and I recorded that process. So look for that video coming soon. I moved it from the mini discs, which are these. This is what I had it on, and this is all the extra stuff I took out. Oops, I didn't mean to take that one out. But yeah, so this is all the extra stuff, and I actually need to put these in here. I didn't know I took these out. So let's put these back in here right now before we move on. How did I even miss that? Because these were like the first ones that I did that I put on Instagram. So anyway, yeah, the mini disc got to be too small. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the dashboards that I've been making because with everyone, I have been making a dashboard except for the first few. I did not make dashboards for these. So I don't know how I'm going to go about putting those in here. I don't really want to laminate them, but I do think they need something. I've been toying. What is it? Okay. I've been toying with the idea of using packing tape and maybe using packing tape over all of it. My only thing with that is there would be a seam. If I can find 3-inch wide packing tape, that would be perfect. That would be like the perfect solution for me. Either that or I could, let me show you an example. I could run a piece of tape just along the edge here where it would be punched at and then punch it. And I think that would be adequate protection, but I think putting a piece of packing tape over the whole thing would be the ideal protection. But I still haven't found anything that's going to work yet. So let's jump on in. So that's how I've cleaned it up and changed it. You didn't really see it before, but it was a mess. I just had stuff falling out everywhere. So that's that. Here is my 3x4 paper that I'm going to use. I usually punch afterwards. I don't like designing on it or doing my layout on it if it's already punched. It causes too much problem, so I punch later. I didn't pick out a doll, which normally I do. Good morning, Miss Kelly. I don't, the clear contact paper, I thought about it. I do have some of that. It's kind of thick and it's not really clear, not the one that I have. It's like frosted looking. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going with a neutral look, and I think all of the dolls that I have in here are too big. She could work, but I don't know about her. Let's see. It is thundering already. What is going on? Maybe she could work. I've been wanting to use that doll for a while, so let's use her. Okay. I was just checking the wow, what is I didn't watch the news today. Might need to be checking to see what the weather is. I know there's a tropical storm down by Miami area. So maybe we're getting some of the bands from that. So anywho, I'm gonna be using my pumpkins and I'm gonna use the natural colored ones um, for this spread, and I need a box. Do I want to use gold or black? And what washi do I want to use? So this is kind of what I do before I sorry for reaching, before I do my micro daily. A lot of it I've usually already thought about, but today, since I was already in here going live, I just kind of said, well, let me jump on here and do this while I'm here. Even though I took a little bit of a break, I didn't really think of what I wanted to do. This is the washi I'm looking for because it has that same pattern as her dress and what is going to be my focus washi. I do have some natural colored washi, but I don't think that's gonna. I think that would just be too washed out. Um, I could use this gold scallop washi that I rarely use, and when I'm doing these, also I try to use washi that I hardly ever use. So I think we're gonna do that. Let me cut a piece off, and I don't use this because this is one of those washis that has that backing paper on it, and you got to peel the paper off and all of that. So yeah. Oh, there's my alarm. Um, for planning paper, I like 32-pound paper, Diane. Um, 32-pound paper. I wouldn't go lower than 24 pounds. I usually use 28 or 32, but 32. If I had my rathers, I would rather have 32. Okay. I wish I knew how to do admins. I need to work on that because I need an admin. And I thought it would be pretty intuitive as to how to do it, but I don't see it anywhere. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's use this flimsy washi tape. It's going to take me about an hour to get the backing off. Where is my pokey tool? Do I even have it in here? Okay. Hate to do this on camera to y'all, but oh, it's not so bad. Could have been worse. All right. Let's get that started. But I think I'm going to go and put a line of this. And I do print my own grid paper and dot grid paper. So, yeah. And then I just cut it down to whatever size I need. This is really clumsy and clunky. Should get my small scissors. Okay. I'm gonna put this on here. I don't think I'm gonna use the gold full box or box because it's not the same gold as this and it's more um, shiny. So let's stick with the dull gold. Okay. All right. So that is down. I wish I would have done that a little better, but oh my gosh. Mm, y'all bear with me for a second. I'm learning. I probably didn't do that right, but it is what it is. Um, I'm going to use smaller boxes today because I don't really have a whole lot going on today. I have one thing to do, one place to go that my son wants to do, and that's it. Other than social media stuff, but I don't write all that down. I just kind of do it, and I'll give myself some space just in case. And I hope I don't regret putting all these stickers down now and putting them down just as crooked as can be. I can't take them up. It's just gonna have to stay crooked. Crooked. Okay. So let's see where we're gonna put her. She'll help with the crookedness of it all. And then we need some pumpkins. I'm gonna use this is a digital that's available on my website at scrapcraftastic.com, and it comes like this. I just cut it apart so you have like a darker, richer tone on this side, and then a lighter tone on the other side. I'm going to use some from both. And hopefully this will come out okay. You might have to pull in some leaves from let's pull in some more leaves from the seasonal pages. I'm going to use the lighter leaves. These come in so handy I've been using the florals and greenery from the seasonal pages like crazy lately. Do I want to put pumpkins under her, behind her? Let's see. That's a little trick if you're like putting down stickers and you're layering. I kind of don't go ahead and press them down until I have everything where I want it. So if I need to tuck something under somewhere or something like that, I still can do it. Um, Good morning, Catherine. Thank you, Jesse. Glad you caught us, Pine and Ginger. Okay, so this is kind of a big leaf, but it's also going to give us some stability when I punch the holes over there. And so I think about all of that kind of stuff. Try to make it all come together and work together. It's kind of plain at the top though. I'm missing my Simply Gilded washi. There's no spice up there. But every day doesn't need spice. So we'll spice it up tomorrow. I have to pull her up a little bit more and stick a leaf in between here. Hopefully I am staying. Oh my goodness. Y'all not gonna believe this. I did something really not smart. I didn't turn the camera on. I should have did it before I hit the live button. I didn't turn it on because I didn't want to waste space on my SD card. It's too late now. I mean, I could download the video from YouTube and edit it for Instagram, but the problem with that is it's YouTube won't let me download it. It's gonna be a few hours, so I don't know if I'm gonna put up a video today on Instagram. It's probably gonna, I don't know. Nope, that's I need to move that up. So I hadn't really planned to use the flowers, but I'm using them. All right, one more, might as well use that one. We can go right in there, or right there. It needs to go there, or both. So let's try it both. I can get her dress to cooperate. Stick it behind this pumpkin. There we go. So that's cute and everything. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay. Now I'm just going to trim everything up. Usually I try to use what I trim off. In this case, I don't think I need what I'm trimming off. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. um, put that right there. And put that right there. So I guess we did need it. We don't need that little piece of pumpkin. Let's see. Another little piece of pumpkin. I think I'm gonna stick this behind the flower. So we're not wasting anything, not really. Use it all. Now these pumpkins, the bottoms of the pumpkins I won't be using. I'll say that, and then I might look at them and say, oh, I could use that, but I don't think so. Nah. They're not recognizable enough. So I don't like that little white corner right there, but I'll have to live with it. Got it on both sides. Okay, so we need a day of the week. I have been using these. Stuff is falling out. From a printable that I have, but I don't think this shop is in existence anymore. That's another good thing about printables. Once you have them, they're yours for forever. Where are my tweezers? And even if the shop goes away, you still have your digitals. And I've lost my tweezers. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to struggle with my fingers. How is that even possible? I haven't even moved or gone anywhere. Probably hidden behind something that I can't see. Oh, no, I put them up. Okay, anywho, so we're gonna put Sunday right here. Just kind of move it over a little bit so it doesn't get punched. I don't like it being on top of her head. And then I'm gonna use one of the big numbers. What's today's date? The 13th. Yes, the 13th. A lot. You can write on it or just use, well, I've done this too where I just use stickers for whatever it is I had to do that day. It's like I'm still living the quarantine life mostly, so there's not a whole lot going on around here. This is why I started doing this in the first place. Was I wanted to plan, I still wanted to decorate and stuff, but it just didn't seem like it made sense to be doing a whole planner. So I kind of just started writing down or putting stickers down for that day. I'm gonna have to put this here. So I peel her hand up. I don't want to cover her. We can still recognize that that's a 13 even if it's under her fist. So there we go. Voila. It still seems kind of dreary up there. That gold is not doing it. But it's gonna have to stay that way. Yeah. This is okay. So that's it. That's how I do it. And like I mentioned in the last time I did this on YouTube, it doesn't really take me this long. Like I said, usually I already know what stickers I'm going to use when I come in here. I've already been thinking about it for part of the morning. So I kind of just get them all out and do it. So that 13 is on the verge of being chopped off. But it made it in. Okay, so that's that part. Ooh, it's going to be hard to do a dashboard for this. Well, I can bring in the Simply Gilded on the dashboard, I guess. So maybe I better record the dashboard part of it. Turn the camera on. And I need to find, I want to make a heavier page mark so that it can hold the pops, because even though this is cardstock, it's you see the pop is too heavy for it. So, and I just did a live stream earlier in my Dollar Tree planner with a spread that's loosely based on this from yesterday. So, and see, I didn't write anything because I didn't really have anything to do. I had already, yeah, I didn't have nothing to do. So, but I still wanted to do the spread. And it's going to be nice to look back at these. At least I think so. And that's, yeah, my business. Okay. So I have some cardstock. Sometimes I just use the regular paper too to do the dashboard. But I don't know how this is going to work because this is not good washi tape for this situation. I don't need this anymore. So let us figure out what washi tape we're going to use. I'm going to use this. Maybe I should use the natural washi from Simply Gilded. That way it won't drown out, the dashboard won't drown out the spread. I haven't even ever used this. I think that could work. And then I probably won't use that. And I'll use that. And I have to open this. Probably pull some black in. And that'll be good enough. Because I can't use that. I just can't do it. Okay. So usually I don't have to worry about this. I just use whatever washi I used on the spread. But since I didn't really use washi on the spread, I'm going to have to come up with something. Let's use that one because I hardly ever use it. And we can use this one. Yep. So those look good together. Let's get her done. And then at some point, I think I'm going to stop doing it at an angle also and do something different. It's like I get bored with stuff, so I'll switch it up just because I'm bored, and I think that everybody else probably is bored too. Let's go with black vine. I'm trying to use these vine looking washis more.